wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I should dismount here.
You made it!
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
I wonder if you go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio.
What is going on with that?
Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Revelio.
If the moonstone is here and so have we,
Accio.
I wonder if it's being protected.
Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopas and now this.
Revelio. Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Repulsor. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Repulsor.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Repulsor. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Revelio. Confringo. Repulsor. Flipendo. Lumos.
Lumos!
Repulsor. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. 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 Revelio.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Confringo. Bombarda. Imperio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio. Divorzo. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
It's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many return.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Revelio. done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was in Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing...
I've had a bit of... I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
I'm glad you told...
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just Barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I know where to find it. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track.
Agreed. Revelio.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he is.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I...
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good, the bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Something Professor Shire is hard to believe, but I
I hope Professor Fig got my L. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is great news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart!
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliterated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And the conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isidore. You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
thinks you made marvelous improvements here.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything alright?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I didn't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell. You're certainly of more help than...
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
If you hadn't been distracted.
Rebellion! Ah, the bells must be upstairs. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. One up, one to go. Rebellion! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Hello, Amora.
Well, be surrounded by Jarvies.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Hello, Sophronia. That was quite the quiz you gave me.
Good test of one's knowledge, isn't it? I'm actually working on something equally interesting, but I need help from a 5th year, so it's good you came along. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts. Brief.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course...
And you're a 3rd year.
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. Would you get her?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at there.
Very well. I shall...
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous...
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herod. Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana burns as good as Sophronia said she was. Revelio! Switch reset everything. Good to know. That chest looks impossible to mark. What was that? That's the last of them. Seems unmatched. This must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this. Sophronia, I saw...
Incredible! Then you...
Of course.
Oh, how grand! You look as majestic as Herod. You're my second favourite hero!
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Incendio.
This place could do with a bit of cleaning. Let's look around. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of the long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place. What do you have in store for me this time? Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. I need your help, friend. What say we go?
Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet the captain. But now he's asking her to join the meeting, yet to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quills can pay my sister King.
Poachers? Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Let's get this over with, shall we? Things are doing in school these days. Here we go.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Nobody will miss one these years.
Slow down now. There we go. This looks intriguing. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not. Time for you all to clear out. No need to race now, my friend.
Where's that called? Expulso! Expulso!
It's rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian's gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him. Stop! You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take us one step further.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real... I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger.
In theory? What are you talking about?
You'll see. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
There weren't this many here before.
There's no sign of Sebastian.
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realise. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realise what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story that make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Rebellion. Arrest on the left. Accio. How many Inferi are there?
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian?
I told you! The relic! I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this is about how much control it. Just as I can control.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the...
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon! Stop! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Lost your broom?
I'm ending this now!
It's
heal, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. The Vampire!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
The grapple is somehow the key to opening the room. Revelio. How about some sightseeing?
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? They won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor?
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pens.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr.
Another Ollivander. I'm not surprised. As I'm sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way for...
I shall send an hour ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian, I know.
I can't... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't... You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak.
Thank you. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, and another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but...
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, and now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope... I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this.
Thank you, Ominous.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Another adventure, are we?
There's Olanders. I hope you can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you...
Yes, Professor Figgs sent an owl inform. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the material.
Yes, sir. I have...
Oh, my. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. I think I can work with what you brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should know better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
I'll make you wish you were back. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Join me. Well done for a child.
I'm not done with you.
Incendio! Oh, at least give it a big efforts. Imperio. Beginner's luck. Bombarda.
You can't hold up.
Incendio. I can do it. It's actually quite beautiful.
That's the best you can do. Oh, nothing more than luck. This will be. I know you're right. You can quickly. Come on, you're afraid to fight back. I've never seen such magic. Rookwood don't go down easy.
Time to cheat someone!
Rebellion. I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I need to send out to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Vic what's happened. Do cooperate, won't you? Rebellion. Aloha.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Today's lesson we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumph and tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many Goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell. The castle that was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the...
Did you say Bragbor?
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure.
Rebellion. No, that's not it.
Oh yes, I see you.
Yes, my brother.
The thrill of the scholarly. Now, let's turn our attention to. He's also nearby. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower.
Rebellion.
Retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Half-Puddle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. Won by vanquishing foes in single.
Where can I find that friendly knight?
Oh yes, Sir Half-Puddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify.
These bits of rebellious dog witch called Celine warned of me. Rumour had it, she was demonstrating. Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic.
Sir Half-Puddle was the friendliest.
This is the Century Rebellion of Pandora. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Leave it to Bins to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Wakadu's history is, well, a bit different than that.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
It can be found among... There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history.
Rebellion! Professor Binns.
Ah, well done. But as Sir Half-Puddle's affability was so beloved was he that, of course, that did not bode.
Pity goblins.
True. But imagine how history does tend to repeat. It is the wise students, such as yourself, history is written by those who do their
Rebellion.
Or at least...
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Binns' one.
What are you up to now?
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often.
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizard...
Thank you for saying so, Professor.
All right, then. The Keeper...
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. We can only...
Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just...
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the doors through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, it cannot be far behind.
You and I faced worse, Professor.
We're getting further. Renbrook will be pleased with our progress.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
More of them! cling to move it. Arrest our
One moment. Let's go.
Enjoy suffering here.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Listen, more comments ahead.
What have we?
And their professor. Devils in the head. You won't get away with that. Back to the bench, dead.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
somehow evaded the castle's defensive charts.
Citizens this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this. we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository's been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're to her kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power of the repository. Those traces of magic somehow protecting the dragon. You've gone on forever, Ranrock. There's no way.
Mine is your little devilish swift.
Accio. Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock? I know you feel it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
Think you this stop me?
I will be in Hogwarts memory. This is for Professor Big. Professor.
Miriam. Miriam. Would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Minnie, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait! What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her, and she's never been the same. So cruel. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncast made.
I thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Thank you enough for sorting the bells out.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I've received your owl.
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you...
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day...
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you an...
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I haven't... I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast...
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to...
After all that's happened. Very well. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
I'd like to learn...
After all that's happened. Are there any other?
That's all I wanted to learn.
Of course. Let's speak again.
Professor Weasley?
I did. We haven't... I know you were quite close with Professor...
Hogwarts won't be the same without...
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
I've heard all sorts of rumours. You've ridden a grapphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued him, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the...
How did you...
It's hard. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, you're brave.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you're already taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing... My heart to see your little pathology, dare I say, blossom.
Revelio. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Time to go a little quicker.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all.
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow.
But she warned us to stay out.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe.
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I don't know if we should be... Fair point.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know.
Revelio.
Should look around.
You will not survive this fight!
Little Nat's Iona, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Do you want to concede now? Must we? This will not end in your fight.
I'm sure you're up for a visitor. Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it would do me good to see my friend.
Very well, but do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you doing.
I am doing better than it appears. I was relieved when she told me that you were.
Only because of you.
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the...
I'm sorry, Natty.
What? No. The moment that I saw Harlow, Amy's wanted...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. Oh, he made a choice. You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a...
That's very kind of you to... This has all been a battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and a few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart. Thank you, but we, you, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at I believe your friendship to be one of the most important. Thank you for coming to me. It is always good to see you.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the snitches?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought... I believe the symbol created by the Mooncast dance marks the place the snitches are hidden.
Please, go on.
You should make haste there. The snitches that have been kept there for...
If you're right about this place, then we should...
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the snitches once again.